Hi, and welcome again with Umbraco tutorials. Today we are going to do part 10. So in this video, the plan was to do something to extend the icon in the back office. So, but before we start that, just I want to thank you all about your lovely feedbacks, and I really appreciate all your feedbacks. I mean, some of the brothers there saying to me, I hadn't the previous video. Yeah, I think I realized that late a bit. Hopefully in this video it will be my voice will be louder a bit with this new mic, hopefully. So please, I always appreciate all the feedbacks. Please, if you have anything, let me know in the comment or just send me to my private email. Yeah, today's video will be about, I said, Umbraco icons. So how we can extend that back office drop-down list, so that icon text we did with something, let's say, easier for the editor. So what we mean with that? So you remember here we used to do this one as a string text. So we go to font awesome, we copy the icon, we added it here. So but that I think it will be a bit hard for the content team or the editor to go always copy the icon they want and then they bag again. It will be a bit longer process, to be honest with you. So how we can make it easier for them? Let me just do this one if we can do like this. So we don't need to do this one always. So I need something easier. If I click here, I should be able to see the icons they have in font awesome and just tick on it, and that will render it for me in the front end. How we can do that? Actually, to be honest with you, there is something already exists. Just we need to learn how to implement it. So something called icon picker, we can call it, but the library called iconic. It's from Umbraco, one of Umbraco developer. He did this one. I think it's amazing, and it's make our life, to be honest with you, easier. So we'll support that with Libman. We'll know we talk a bit about Libman and what is Libman. So let's jump to our code and see what we can do there. Or before we go there, this library, there is, let's see the documentation for that library first. So the documentation for that library, you can find it in Umbraco website, on our Umbraco called Iconic. They are explaining how you can install it. But plus the installing, it just not copy this one and install it. There's configuration you have to do. So that's good things. Everything is explained step by step how you can do it. So let's do step by step and we see what we can do. I remember most of the stuff, but I will add for you this the useful links and how you can to configure it by yourself or extend it or use the right type of icons with this one. So you can click on read our documentation. I think they have how you can configure the data type. So how you can configure it, what we mean with that. So we mean that we have more than one type of the icons. So there is font awesome 4 or 5. It's still a number, font awesome 6 not supported till now, but you can use 5, that's fine. And you can use material icon, you can use bootstrap icons, any type of icons. That's the 4 types here. Sorry. So in this documentation, they explain to us how we can add it step by step. Everything is explained and everything is, I think, clear for us. I think that's still good for us. So first thing he said, create the data type, which is hopefully will be everyone can see it. It's simple, and we'll see it now together again. So you can choose something. Sorry. You can configure by yourself or you can use something pre-configured. I prefer the pre-configured. They give me all the data I need. So first thing is, as we mentioned, what we need to install the the iconic package. So from the NuGet package manager, which is here, let me just put off the project. I already installed it because this is my second time, to be honest with you, recording this video. Last time, I don't know what happened and I lost everything I record. So I just installed it already. Just need to install our iconic. Just search in here. You will find it. So use for now version 4 because I'm having a few issues with version 5 or 5.1. So I use 5.1. That both of them, they are showing me a few exceptions. So I back to version 4 and it's working with me fine. With 11.1. So fine. You can try 5 by yourself. Could be that issue on my machine only. But currently, I will explain about with this video with version 4. So this, to be honest with you, the first step you have to do, and after that you have to go to the back office and you need to create document type. Inside that document type, you will configure the iconic. So what we need to do is our main job is to just change these icons or give the ability to change them. So it should be any place on this site. There will be the editor. They will be able to check or choose the icon from the drop-down list. So after we install the package, we have to go to settings. We'll go to this new folder, which is the data type. So very quickly, what is data type? So as we know, every programming language, they have something controller, they call it, or the type, similar to what we have in let's say in ASP or any programming language. We have button, we have the labels, we have list view. So here we have same in Umbraco. They have something ready built in by Umbraco. But let's suppose something does not exist here, and I need to. It's important for me. I have to do, let's suppose, something uploading files or something new, or you need to create something to do more than what you have here. So that's possible on Umbraco. You can create your own data types, same what we have with the icon picker. Icon picker does not exist in Umbraco, so someone he wrote that code and he make it, as we said, like our life easier to implement, to include that one in our project. So we need to add something, will be custom data type. So just to add a new folder to just split between the built-in and my data type. So inside this custom data type in the custom folder, I'll say, give me a new data type. So give me icon, give me a name for this one. I'll say icon picker. So this will be the name for that data type. But this data type needs the iconic inside it. So here we can choose not only the iconic, depend on, as I said, what you need. So you can extend, we can do more than that with them. If you have a great something by yourself, you can add it from here too. You can create anything you want, depend on the things you need. You can call it like this. So here I'm calling here the iconic. So, but iconic, they said, that's not enough for me. I need to know what type of icons you are going to use. This back to you, and depending on the documentation they give us, you can choose any type. So here we choose the font awesome 5. So when I tick on this one, I said here, I will know how I will configure the font awesome version 5.15.4, should be same version. So if you want to choose different type, you can use the icon, I think material or other, you have to follow that documentation there. And they explain everything to you step by step, to be honest with you. So after we create the where we are now, our browser. So here we are. So they said, give me the package that you need to work with. As I mentioned before, there is custom, which you need to write it by yourself if you want, and there is pre-configured. So pre-configured, to be honest with you, is easier. Just pick the type you want and they will show you all the configuration for it. So I'm going to use here the brands because I'm using already that in my front end code. So you see in the front end here, I have fab and the icon name. So fab is mean the brand. So if we go again back there, say, so this template here, what will be rendered in the front end? So they will replace always this icon between the curly bracket. It will be replaced with that icon you will choose from the back office. So that's one. So the second thing they said to you, do you want to override the icon in the back office? If you will leave this one like this, don't tick this one. If you want to custom this one or update anything here, you are thinking maybe to add something different, you have to update it. Or you tick this one. And we'll see that one will have something like that now. So the second thing is here, which it's mandatory, is they asking you the source file for the CSS, which it is the CSS for the font awesome. So they said to you, give me the CSS file that using, or that file, the CSS file for font awesome. So as we know, font awesome, you can download it from font awesome. This first option. Second option is you can use any CDN, or you can use any things you like, how you like to download it. So, but I'm choosing here the easiest option for me, to be honest with you. I don't know if you are familiar with it. Something called Libman. So what is Libman? Let's think about it. So similar something to the packages in Node.js. So rather than I go to any site or the main site, download the files and add them here in the root. No, I said, you Visual Studio, go download it for me. Similar to the Node.js, in the packages, you add the package name. So I have already done this one. So how you can generate this file? Just right-click, click on something called Manage Client-Side Libraries. When you click on this one, straight away they will generate for you this file. So Libman, it's a big one. It's by Microsoft, so you can check the documentation in Microsoft. I'll try to add that link in the description too. So here they're asking you, what type of library you want? I asked them here to download Font Awesome 5.15.4. Same that version they are asking me in the documentation. Should be same version here. That's one. Second thing is where you want to save that, or where you are going to save that files. I said save them in the root in something called lib folder and Font Awesome. See how that easy and simple here. So I can download here same. I can put jQuery. I can put Font Awesome. I can do as much as you want. It's client-side library they call it. Similar, as I mentioned, that's similar to the Node packages, but something lighter and simpler. That's for the Font Awesome. So if I go to this path here, something called root. Under root I have libraries or libs. Under it I have something called Font Awesome. So I will see all the CSS file, the brands on the regular or the solid or the other stuff. But the good things, they are asking me in here, they are saying to me, give me the, well, they are not saying, but we are saying, to be honest with you. I think I read that in the documentation, and you can extend there more, you can see more. So they say to you, give us the Font Awesome CSS file. Where is it? In here, and the CSS. I will choose all. I think I prefer to choose all always. Better for us if you want to use it with different brands. But I think it will not be that big issue between the sizes. This one contains all of the brands, or that all the type of the Font Awesome icons. So here the second things, the second things after we check this one, second things we add the file CSS file. So third important things is the rules. I'm not changing this one because this one auto-generated. I don't need to change it. This the regex for it. That's fine still here. So the rule files. What is this rule files? This rule files actually they mention it here. Just need to go to this link and download them and put them somewhere in your project. I think the best place is be root, somewhere in the root. So this rules files. This to support your font awesome file. So after that, I will go here in the root. I will choose font awesome. So which rule you are using here? So you have to check the rule or ticket depend on what you are using or what you configure. So I'm using the brand free, which is this here. So if I said reload, they will show me the icon here. I will save it. Till now, what we have done, we have finished everything we need from this data type. So how I can use it to be rendered in the content. So in the content, as you see here on the home page, you can, if you click on this one, you see only the icon and text. So I will replace this text or string text with that icon picker. Let's go to settings. In the document types, on the master, elements, social media. So here we have something only string. So I will delete this one. I don't need you. Let's say, and we'll go again here. I'll say I need same name icon, but I will choose something called icon. Oh, what the heck? Icon picker, which we create together in this custom folder. So you can say it says mandatory and submit this one and save it. So after we saving this one, we come back to our content, to the home page in the social media. So now we'll see something different now. There is no more text box. So we'll tick on this one here. We should be able to see the icons as you hear, nice. So look how this easy and simple for the content team to choose. And also, not this one. Let's add one more package configuration. So I'm using here only the brands. So let's add pre-configuration. Let's use the regular one. So I'll leave the name same. So now we are using far, not fab. We'll leave this one as is it. I want to change anything in the back office. I will choose again same file in the root. I will go again to live, font awesome, CSS, all. And we have to use again, take the rule. So it will be in the font awesome iconic. We are using the free regular. If we said load, we should see something here. It's not showing anything. So let's save. I think they have issue with this one. I think they mentioned it in the documentation, but let's make the ticket and we see what will happen. So if you go again here and we take in this one now. So here now again drop down list for the types I'm using here. So we saw if everything's working fine with the brands one. So let's go to the regular. That's the issue. It's no issue. I think in the documentation you can see it. If you have any things like that, that's mean back office issue, but it's mentioned in the back office how in the documentation how to fix it if you are going to use this type. So see and imagine how that easy. So let me check or tick one of them. Let's say here, let's use something different just to make sure everything is working fine. Let's save it and we go to the front end and we see what is happening there. Take this one. So we check first one, I think it was the Facebook or something, and we are not seeing anything here. Let's go there and we do like this. Where is our icon now? Let's open this one. What we are seeing here. So there is issue in this one. So what is the issue to here for this one? Let's back to our code and see that in our code. In the default code here, or the default page for that code, so we are saying render the fab, but replace only the icon name here. But in the configuration, if you back to the configuration, I'm sure this one is a bit confusing, a tricky a bit, but you will understand that when you do it more than one time. So I'm saying in this one, render all this one, but I have here my I tag. So again, you're saying replace or replace, no, not replacing, just add it here. So I will have I tag class fab, again I tag class fab icon, and they close it, and it will be something gibberish here. So the browser will not be able to render. So what I said here, I don't want the I class fab, I need the icon only here, like this. So when I said I need the icon only, I can save it. If I back again to my front end here, hopefully this will do something now. It's showing nothing here. Let's say again, what's happening? I think there is something missing in this one too, because we have 3 or 4 and nothing rendering here. Let's delete this one. Let's delete this one. Let's back again here. Oh, that's different issue. We'll back to this one again. So let's update this one. And let's do something here. Let's rebuild the project very quick. Rebuild. I think it will complain because about the snake, because before we use string and now it's different type of data type. So let's check this one too here. We can fix it together. I don't know. Let's see here. So this one, they are saying we are sending you HTML and you are just asking for a string. So we can say here, go to string maybe. Yeah, let's run it again. Because the icon is sending back something different type. Let's see here again. So if we go down to this one, and now we can see the icon. So this the first issue, let's say we being solved. But if we go again and we duplicate this page and we go to the back office, so you remember we had an issue again there in the back office, which it is, if I click on, let's add something new, and let's call it, I don't know, which this, any link, target any. So if I click on this one, I should be able to see my icon, but now I'm not seeing anything. What is that? So how we can solve this issue? So let's take anything for now, and you say publish it, refresh here. I'm seeing the icon here fine, but in the back office I can't see them, which is something weird here. So how we can fix that issue? Actually, it's not issue, it's just we have done it by ourselves, but we need to change something in the configuration to give the ability to render that icon in the back office and same time render it in the front end. So what we can do here, remember this issue I said to you, if you want to change anything here, you have to override this one to be used to, let's say, we have to override this one in the back office code. What means that? So in the back office, if you send this one only, they will not understand it because they don't have the code, the code in the in the back office. It's not same as our code here. The back office, in the back office, they are using the whole I tag, not only the name. So I need something to say to me, render all the icon, not only the icon name. So how we can do that? That's simple. So we take this one, said override the back office template, plus use this one. I need the original one to be rendered here. So if I save it now, so what I'm saying here, render whole tag, I tag class fab, plus the icon name, and in the tag, this back office. So let's save it now, and we're back to our icons again. So if we tick in this one, and we tick one more time here, I should be able to see it now. Nice. See how nice and simple. You know, even they give you the ability to change the icons, or you add more, let's say, not change, add more type, and how easy and simple and nice they make it for us. This one of the best feature, to be honest with you, on Umbraco. I like it easy, and they're making our life easier to configure it or add it for the content team. I think that's it. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed and you learn something new. Please, again, if you have any issue with the videos or you have any feedback or any suggestion or anything, please don't hesitate. Just let me know that in the comment or send me email. That's it for today, and see you in the next video.